Alright, so hey, what is up, world? Of course, once again, I'm doing something completely different. So, in the past I've done a couple pictures about lightning and shooting lightning and storm chasing here in Arizona and stuff like that. Well, this time I'm doing storm chasing, but I'm going out to the U.S. plains in Tornado Alley. So I was able to take 2 weeks off of work for my vacation, starting tomorrow, but it's the weekend, so actually starting Friday. Take 2 weeks to go try to catch myself a tornado. I'm gonna run around with a net, and over the last year I've been working on stuff and really grinding at it for about 8 months, trying to get as much knowledge as I can get. I wanted to do this on my own. I am going to cheat every way I can, and I'll get to that in a second, but I wanted to go out and I wanted to be able to achieve this on my own, so that's kind of a big part of it. I could have went and signed up with a tour, which unfortunately would have been canceled at this point because of the pandemic going on, so it's a good thing that I didn't do that. And FYI, this type of thing is social distancing at its finest. I'm going to be alone for 2 weeks. I'm going on my own. My girlfriend Shanda was going to be coming with me, and she had some concerns with her ankle on being able to move quick if need be and stuff like that. And I said that might be something that needs done, but maybe not. I tried to talk her into it again, but she was pretty much already set on the idea of chilling out at home. And we're going to be moving over this month and next month. So yeah, she's going to attack some of that while I'm out doing this. So it's not really a fair gig, but bless her heart. And speaking of blessing her heart, she was very kind and generous enough to let me use her car, which is a Kia Soul Stormtrooper, appropriately so. And it has 30,000 miles on it, and I'm going to be running this into tornado territory, so hopefully nothing really happens. I'll be happy to even be able to get that close to where I come into the point where it's a little bit dangerous. The biggest danger is hail. Well, the second biggest danger is hail. The first biggest danger is not tornadoes necessarily. It is people on the road driving from location to location over 700 miles or 10 miles. You do some night driving and stuff like that on some of the back U.S. routes, and there's some crazy people. I've heard about accidents, high-speed accidents, so you really got to watch out, keep your head on a swivel and stuff when you're driving. That's number one danger out here doing this. So number two being hail, and number three probably being tornadoes. There's a lot more hail than tornadoes. Anyway, that aside, this is a fairly nice car. It's a fairly new car. It's 2016. Again, baby, thank you. Bless your heart. The reason I'm taking this, not my pickup truck, is my pickup truck would get about 15 miles a gallon, maybe 16. This is going to get 35 in that range. So the gas bill and fuel cost for doing something like this, running around 10,000 miles maybe, puts a hurting on the pocket when it comes to the gas bill. So you're basically driving back and forth, up to 1,000 miles, just zigzagging. So it adds up really, really quick. So this is going to cut my bill in half. So that is a huge help. I was guessing about $3,000, and it's going to kick it down to about $1,500 just for the gas, not food, hotels, and everything else. So, anyway, again, baby, thank you. I know you're going to see this, so I'm on my way. Anyway, I am just getting on the road. I'm going to stop off and see my brother in New Mexico. Right now, my target is going to be northeast New Mexico, and that kind of corners area, the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle, and in that area. Right now it is Saturday, Sunday. God, what day is it? I think it's Saturday. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and run over, see my brother. I'm going to spend the night with him. We're going to have dinner and stuff like that. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to have to get out kind of early because the forecasting is showing it coming in earlier and earlier. It was going to be Monday and Tuesday. Now it's Sunday, Monday. Now it's, instead of Monday night or Sunday night, it's coming into Sunday afternoon. Anyway, kind of losing you on this right now. I'm talking a little bit. I'm pretty excited. I'm actually really scared. Mostly for failure to put all this effort into doing all of this and kind of refusing a little bit of help. I'll get into that later, but I am going to do whatever I can to try to make this happen. So, a little bit scared on nothing happening. Slightly scared that something will happen. You know, it's a dangerous thing. There is, you can only be so safe. There is a inherent danger to chasing tornadoes, chasing supercells, and severe thunderstorms in the worst of its environments, in the craziest of environments. So there is a chance for danger. I was going to try to get a GPS emergency unit. I wasn't able to do that because the subscription kind of ran out and there's issues with that, but I don't have it. I am going to probably pick up a weather radio. I'm going to get a handheld CB. I'm going to stop at one of these truck stops and probably pick one up there for about $100 or so, and that way I'll be able to get satellite radio, so I know when a tornado is coming, when a storm goes to severe or tornado warned. So I'll be able to have that information when I'm not going to have cell phone signal or anything like that. So I'm going to go over in a couple different sections on this. This will be kind of the first section. It's my maiden voyage. So yeah, I'm so excited. I've wanted to do this for a long time. It became a reality not that long ago, and finally today's the day it's going to happen. So I am super excited about that. And all right, I will get back with you guys. So come along with me on this journey. It's going to be a couple parts, I'm sure. I don't know if it's all going to go into one video or if I'm going to do a part 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, it's going to be over 2 weeks. So maybe by the end of all these, you'll have a picture of a tornado on your screen. We will see. Till then, I'm going to go ahead and get on track. I got a soda. I'm going to hit the road. I got a long ways to drive right now. And we'll go ahead and get back with you. So, till then, see ya. Yeah, so how's it going? It is day 2 right now. I believe it is May 10th. It is Mother's Day, Sunday. And I am trying to figure out where to go. It seems like East Texas and the Panhandle right now. There's about 3 points of interest in a way. What looks best on the reflectivity radar doesn't really have all the other elements coming together, but the ones that have the elements coming together doesn't really look too good on the reflectivity. So I think that is going to favor it. I'd rather go with the statistics other than what the reflectivity might look like. So I need to figure that out real quick. Right now on the hour, my HRRR is reloading, and I gotta wait and see what it's gonna say for this hour. It's 11 o'clock right now. Got about a 4-hour drive to get to the top of Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado area, which is where I really plan on this initiating at. Probably in northern New Mexico, and then it'll kind of work west or east, southeast. But also Lubbock, Texas looks like it's going to have a little bit of action as well, and then real far south. Not really going to go very far south, so I'm probably going to be looking at Lubbock or North Panhandle and see where that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get this loaded up and see what it looks like and go from there. We'll see. I'll have a decision here in a little bit, but it's about a 5-hour drive either way. I'd like to be there at 6 or 7 o'clock, so to get to one point and change my mind, I'm going to miss out on everything. So it's going to be later afternoon into the nighttime, I think, with these 2 storms. And that might make for some great pictures. I don't know yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get this loaded up, and I'll be back with you guys. Yes, so all right. Well, that's what I got going so far. It looks like about 3.5 hours to get to the point of what's most likely going to be the initiation of the storm. The her model definitely changed a little bit, and it might change again a few times. But as of right now, it's looking like the Lubbock storm isn't really going to initiate too much. It's not going to build up a lot. The helicity, the instability in the Cape and stuff like that look pretty good for that area. But what it looks like is happening is the one that's coming up from northern New Mexico is going to be kind of shifting a little more south than they originally had planned. So that's going to run it right over that area where the air is real unstable and everything. So that's going to be good. The interesting thing about it is it's going to be at its peak at about 9 o'clock tonight. So, of course, that might change, as always. But I'm going to go ahead and run north. I'm going to get on that storm early. I'm going to follow it down. I've already looked at some of the maps. And my brother was kind enough to hook me up with an old atlas, which is nice because I may not have cell signal up in that area. It's Raton is the name of the town. It's on the very north part of New Mexico, almost into Colorado. So that's what that's looking like. Yeah, so this is going to be basically 10 o'clock is what it's looking like there. So it's building up. We'll see 9 o'clock. It's still looking pretty good. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. It's going into some nice unstable air. I need to check the dew points. I haven't looked at the dew points, but a few days ago it was looking pretty good. I'll see if that changed at all, but I'm going to look at the dews. I'm going to look at the rest of the perimeters for what the storm might do. If it's still looking good, I'm going to hit the road and start heading up I-25. So, okay, so yeah, I'm kind of sitting here right now looking at the dew points, and the dew points don't look really good. It's kind of in the 40s. Yeah, low 40s to mid 40s. There's potential there, but not crazy. So not really expecting any sort of tornado or anything like that, but yeah, it's about what I got. I don't have a lot of choices. There's not a lot going on in the country right now, so this is kind of one shot. So even the Cape is a little more mild. It's under 1,000, I believe, on the Cape. It's around 900 to 1,000. So I mean, there's potential for the instability there, but it looks like it might be capped off a little bit too. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if not, we'll get some lightning pictures out of it or something like that. But it's going to start getting me into the area. It looks like tomorrow's going to be better, Thursday, in that area. So hopefully it'll start firing up a little bit. But I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be chasing them, and I'm going to be hoping for the best for tonight. So I'm going to get on the road, maybe find myself a breakfast burrito to go get, and start heading north. So I will see you guys then. All right, it's a little bit of time's gone by. It is 4:32 Arizona time, 5:30 here. All right, so I drove up pretty much to the northern part of New Mexico. I stopped at a town called Springer, and that's pretty close to where this was all going to get started for the storm. Raton is 40 miles north of there. Looked like it started shifting a little bit more south, and it also looked like it started getting a southward direction on the her model. So I decided to come on down south. I am in a place called Mosquero, I guess, New Mexico. Little tiny small town. Almost ran out of gas before that because I am out of state, and my bank probably recognized that there's weird things going on with my debit card because I keep swiping it all over the place. So they locked my card, and I had about a quarter tank in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, a nice gentleman and his wife were filling up right next to me. 2 pumps, real small town. And yeah, he helped me out, swiped his card, and I paid him cash, $20 for a $14 fill up. So anyway, I am down in Mosquero, whatever this little town is. I am just sitting on the side of the road here. Here, I'll show you. That is the storm way out there that I'm looking at. And yeah, anyway, there is just nothing out here right now. I'm kind of looking at the radar, looking at the reflectivity right now, and I'll show you that. Hopefully it continues a little southern track, but it's basically showing it going straight east right now. But yeah, I am getting a little bit of, I don't know if it's inflow wind or what, but yeah, there's wind sucking right into that storm. So, and it's gotten breezy a couple times. I pulled over a few times, and yeah, it's pretty breezy. It's breezy here anyway. I mean, the plains in New Mexico, I was looking at the forecast before I left this morning, and yeah, it's going to be windy all day and partly cloudy. So yeah, that is what it is. So I think I'm just going to chill out here for a little bit and see if I can kind of determine where this storm is heading. I still don't think it's going to really be anything severe. I can almost guarantee it's not going to be tornadic. But you know what? This is a nice little kind of a practice run just to kind of chase it down, and, you know, if it was more of a severe storm or a tornadic storm, you know, see if I'd be able to get on the right spot. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and chill out here and give it a little bit of time. So I will be back with you guys. Maybe I'll leave. Maybe I'll be in the right spot. Don't know yet. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys. So hey, we'll see if this light works. I'm not sure, but yeah, I ended up catching up to that storm, and it had a lot of good circulation in it, vorticity, but it never really seemed to drop anything. It had a nice clear base under it. I got some pictures of the base, the storm in a hole, and right now it is dropping lightning like crazy. So I stood out there, braved nice cold rain, and threw my trigger on for a little bit. It was missing a lot of shots, so I just went manual and I started getting some shots. Both of them got some shots, but as it got a little bit darker, I put the trigger back on and it was very spot on and accurate. It was nailing every single one. So yeah, so that was pretty awesome. A lot of fast driving to get out here. There's a couple other storm chasers out here. One was right under the circulation, so if there was any funnel cloud or anything like that that dropped, it'll probably get up on the internet and I'll see it, but also maybe not. I'm going to backtrack on the radar a little bit and see if anything happened, but not sure. But got some good lightning shots out of it, so I'm happy about that. Awesome storm, powerful, love it. Right now, I mean, it's pouring rain outside, so I can't really show you, but just cloud to cloud lightning pretty much all over, and a lot of good cloud to ground lightning. Not a lot of positive bolts, but yeah, pretty impressive nonetheless. So that was awesome, absolutely. So cool. I'm gonna go ahead and organize my stuff a little bit, look through some of the pictures, see what came out. I missed focus on a couple. So just zooming in and out, and I never refocused. But I'm going to organize a little bit and start scooting out of here. And I'm not even sure where I'm going yet. I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight. Nothing. So, anyway, till next time, this is day 2. There might be more. There might not. I'll see ya.